good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Wherever you're listening from this evening, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Pharmacist Ngozi Ebo, and I'm welcoming you to Eating Healthy, a path to a better health in Nigeria. The last video, I spoke about food that can be prepared for diabetic patients. This evening, we're going to delve more into those food and how it can be, why it's beneficial to diabetic clients. Um, we're going to start with Irish potatoes. One, Irish potatoes is good for diabetic patients, but we advise portion control. Um, the best way to produce it or to prepare it is by boiling, by steaming, by roasting or grilling. We advise that it is cooked with the skin on because it contains essential fibers, vitamins, and minerals. We also ask that while eating, it should be eaten with complementary diets like protein and vegetables. So that is the reason why we said Irish potatoes are also good for diabetic clients. The next one we're going to talk about is water yam. The water yam is found in many places in this country, and it is quite low in glycemic index. It is rich in resistant starch as it contains amylose, which helps in digestion. It also has high dietary fiber, which, as I said, is also good in digestion, controlling glucose absorption in the blood. The jojo as known in fried water yam that is known in a Yoruba culture is quite good for diabetic clients. Well, advice because it's usually fried. In frying, we should use low fat oil. None of the oils that slip or congeals should be used because that will be causing more problem for the heart. It also contains antioxidants and anti-inflammatory property, which helps restore good health, especially in chronic inflammation in diabetes complication. Now, it also contains essential nutrients like potassium, magnesium, and iron, which is good for organ health. Also, it contains sodium and high potassium, which is good in managing blood pressure in diabetes. Of course, we also say you need to moderate because it also contains carbohydrate content. So we need to control the portion that we eat. And of course, each portion we eat must be accompanied with vegetables and protein so that we get both diets in all of it. The third one we're going to talk about is sweet potatoes. Sweet potato is also good in sugar control because it contains fibers. These fiber help in reduce spikes in glucose. When you have taken food that contains carbohydrate, those that have high glycemic index, they spike up the sugar. And when they do that, there's more glucose in the blood. So how sweet potatoes help is it also improves insulin sensitivity. There's a great improvement in insulin use. So you find that it's easier to reduce the glucose content by eating sweet potatoes. It also contains antioxidants protections, contains beta carotenes, especially vitamin A, and anthocyanins, in the purple variety that fights oxidative stress, especially in complications in diabetes. Then sweet potatoes is also good in heart health. Because of the potassium content it contains, it helps support blood pressure. The fiber lowers the cholesterol, especially during cardiovascular risk. There's a feeling of fullness when you eat it, so it helps in weight loss. Then I also like to advise also portion control. As I said, pair with proteins and healthy fats. And then vegetables, what you prepare by boiling or roasting. And I said roast with the back. Then we're talking, the next one is ofada rice. This is found in most parts of Nigeria, contains low glycemic index. It is, of course, lower than the polished rice. Most Nigerians like the polished rice, but for diabetics, it's advisable to eat ofada rice because of the high dietary fiber. It is better because the bran, it has bran layer that hasn't been removed, unlike the white rice that contained polished rice. That with this bran layer, it slows down digestion and, of course, sugar absorption. And there is a feeling of fullness. Also, is rich in manganese, which is a enzyme engaged in glucose use. So I advise, of course, in portion control because it's very important. So that, remember, that it also contains carbohydrate. So there is need for portion control. And as I said, every of the food should be paired with carbohydrate and protein. So this is the last food I'm going to talk about today. Next video, we'll continue with the rest of the sugar, the rest of the diabetic diet. And I hope you will wait and follow me in the next video. Follow me, um, subscribe and like, and then comment. I like comments in the comments section. Thank you for listening. And remember, your phone is a click away. Please share this and view so that it can get to a lot more people. Thank you and good night.